Good day, dear friends. I hope you're having a fantastic day. A day as good as mine. Today, I'm back in the kitchen. Surprise, surprise. Still very hot outside. In the coming days, we expect the temperature to lower to about 20 degrees. So hooray, hooray. I may even run for the hills, even though it's cooler down here. But today I'm back in the kitchen and guess what I'm doing? I am making chicken adobo. My Jamaican friend's gonna say, why you talk about our adobo? I want that. Well, my friends, you know, when you're living in a country, it's a melting pot. You should not miss out and learning of the culture. And so here I am, outside of the Caribbean rim, into the subtropical of Asia. I'm doing chicken adobo. Now, chicken adobo, by the way, although unofficial, it might as well be the national dish of the Philippines. So tonight, I'm venturing down that road. For the first time, actually, I'm making this. But I will not take credit for the recipe. I'm following a recipe from another YouTuber. So I hope I do him justice. And by the way, my one of my subscriber and friend in New Jersey, Jojo, you asked me to make adobo with a Jamaican twist. Man, I'm telling you something. I don't want to be banished by the Filipino communities unless I'll be banished to Palawan or Siargao. So if the result would be Palawan and Siargao, then I'll mess it up so I can be banished. And those beautiful islands. But for now, I'm going to try to go the somewhat traditional way, the way that that it was explained to me in this one recipe. But before I do that, I'm going to have a drink. What about you? Today I'm drinking a so-so wine. It's neither an optimist or a pessimist. It is more like quaffable. It's from Paso Robles. That when something red, carefully sourced grapes, I'm always skeptic about it, simply because it's not talking about a single vineyard. It's not talking about estate. To me, this kind of grapes are, bring me your tired and beat up grapes, and I shall make them wine. So that's probably what I'm drinking right now. It's not so bad, but this will be probably the last time I purchase this bottle. But before I get into it, let's say cheers. Cheers to your health. So, I've got my chicken clean. I'll just show it to you. Got the chicken all cleaned up. I removed the skin from the legs and the thigh. Skins and the wings, there's not much you can do, so I'm leaving them there. The whole idea is to get as little fat as possible in my sauce. Remember, I told you always that whatever I do, I try to make my meal wholesome. So that is what I'm doing tonight. And so I'm going to go ahead and start the process of putting my chicken in the pot. It's going to be a two-step process. And all right, let me get ready to go. Okay, my friends, so here I am. I'm gonna now start to put my chicken in the pot. So in the interest of time, I did get all my ingredients ready that I call mise en place. Fancy French word. Now, I will start adding my ingredients. So, first, I will add half of my garlic. I use, by the way, I use 1 head of garlic total. I'm gonna go ahead and use, let's get a spoon in this one. I'll use half the garlic to start. I will then add my vinegar. I'll add my soy sauce. I'll add my water. I'll add my pimento, the real deal. This one is Jamaican allspice. Goes perfect. So Jojo, that's my twist. And by the way, I may even add ginger, so that'll be another twist. Don't banish me, okay? Or if you do, send me to a Siargao or Palawan. I will then add my bay leaves. All right. I will then get this started. Actually, as I mentioned, I am adding ginger, which is a twist. But ginger is such a healthy addition, so healthy that I have no choice but to break the rules. So here I am. All right, now I will get my fire going. All right, a little bit stubborn. Okay, all right, so I'm going to let that cook to a certain level, and then I will add the remaining ingredients. Now, I'm adding the sugar that I'm using based on the recipe. Again, remember, talk about being wholesome. I am using monk fruit, which is the vine-ripened fruit found in Asia. That's my substitute for my sugar. And the recipe called for chicken cubes, but I'm using a bouillon, just the powder. So that'll be a part of my ingredient. And so, my friends, let the cooking begin. Okay, my friends, so as you can see, the pot is boiling. In Jamaica, we would say, the pot a boil. Say it after me. The pot a boil. I believe at this juncture, I am gonna add my, just get some water in there, some in the center, so we'll be adding my bouillon. So I'm just gonna work it in so it's dissolved. So the first time I had chicken adobo, or the best chicken adobo I should say I had, was from one of my former co-worker who's no longer with us. May he rest in peace. Frank. Frank was so good at what he does in terms of adobo. I've never really got a chance to learn his recipe, simply because I was always busy. But he would take it in himself to bring all his ingredients to work. Use one of our spare kitchen to make adobo for his co-workers. He was very special. And so, that is where I had adobo before, prior to meeting Frank, but his adobo was right on. And if I get this correctly, adobo could be regional back home in the Philippines. I believe people from Angeles, from the Visayas, and Ilocanos, they probably make it a little bit different. That's what my understanding is. But every time I ever have adobo, it was always fantastic. And so I challenged myself tonight to make adobo. And that is why I am doing it. So I will see what the end result is when it's all said and done. I can't wait. Okay, my friends, so now step one is now completed. I will move to step two. Okay, for step two, I will pour in my oil. Recipe called for cooking oil. I'm using olive oil. Let's get a bit drop out of it. And at this juncture, I'm going to add the remaining garlic from the one head. I will allow the garlic to brown a little bit. So the browning of the garlic is almost completed. So my friends, just in case you are wondering, I did not give a precise measurement as to what I'm doing here. But based on this recipe, the ratio of chicken would be about 2 pounds. I think I'm using a little bit more than 2 pounds of chicken with 1 tablespoon of bouillon, a head of crushed garlic. I chop my garlic. I like my garlic coarse. 3/4 cups, a cup rather, white vinegar. 6 tablespoons soy sauce. 1.5 teaspoon of peppercorn. 5 dried bay leaves. By the way, I have a whole bunch, but I decided to go with the recipe standard of dry. All right. Half a cup of water. Let's turn the heat down a little bit. Tablespoon of sugar. I have to use monk fruit as substitute. It's monk fruit sugar, a sweetener for that matter, and a 4 tablespoons of cooking oil. I have to use olive oil instead. So those are my substitute over the recommended over the recipe. So for Jojo in New Jersey. Oh, by the way, my friends, shout out to my friends in New Jersey, the Adwobo Power. It's a cycling team. We are both starter in YouTube, and I'm sure he would appreciate your subscription. Adwobo Power. It's a cycling team out in New Jersey. So now I will brown the chicken and continue the process. So my friends, I think the browning process is now completed. I will complete the phase. By adding the liquid that the chicken was removed from earlier. Very garlicky and gingery. At this stage, I will add the sugar. This monk fruit sweetener. Get a little bit out of it. I'm going to work it in so it can dissolve. Okay, I'm going to cover this and finish and low heat. And dinner should be ready shortly. All right, cooking continues. So my friends, I just wanted to recap what I said earlier about adobo. Now, adobo is a style of cooking, of course, for those of you that don't know. And anything can be can be made adobo style. I've seen combination of pork and chicken. I've seen vegetables prepared adobo style. So I just want to correct the record. When I spoke about although not official, you could actually call adobo the national dish of the Philippines. That is still true, but there are a myriad of different, or anything can be adobo style. So I just thought I'd get it correct. In that way, I am not castigated. So that's what I had to share with you while I go on cooking. Okay, my friends, so dinner is ready. The moment of truth. Now let's take a look to see what the finished products look like. And we'll tilt the camera down to see if you can see. Just make sure it gets in with adjustment here. And that is my chicken adobo. Really, really good, by the way. I could have probably used some more chicken, even though the ratio calls for 2 pounds. But at least this is a start for now. This is my first, the first time me making chicken adobo. So I fixed myself a plate, and here we are. That's my plate. The rice is not rice and peas, by the way. It is a brown rice combined with a little bit of jasmine and a kale, braised kale. That's my dinner. So, before I take a bite, you get the first bite. Let's find some chicken here. Here we go, my friends. You get the first bite. Delicious, if I may say. Perfect. It's as good as one of those that I've tasted. As good as one of those that is made by my other half. Now, the heat is on. As of now, I'll be cooking for her. It is delicious. My menu for today. Well, cheers to you. So my friends, this is where I wrap it up. I am so glad you could join me in the kitchen. See me cooking chicken adobo, something outside of the range of cooking a Jamaican meal. But like I said, blended culture. It's the best way to go, to learn from each other. So until then, this is Jamaican in the Mood. So one love, peace. If you have not already subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and a thumbs up. Thank you. Until next time. Peace. Love you, my friends.